a gorgeous bracelet. We talked about this. We gave you a preview earlier. And the crane texture that you're getting here with the hammered texture links in between. So these go back nicely to those earrings that we shot for earlier in the show. But the crane texture has really resonated with people within the collection. You tend to love it. 18.4 grams of solid sterling silver in this bracelet, and that's the minimum, okay? So that's for size extra small, because we have extra small to extra large in this. We will pull up that size chart for you, but this is down from $300 to $189.99. Amazing, no reorder. Extra small through extra large. There is how you see your size on the left, how you order. On the right is the fit that you want. So go with that coordinating fit and you'll be good to go. I know our extra small and our extra large tend to sell out quickly because we don't really often see that. And even at QVC, you're one of the only brands that I see doing it. So this will go anywhere from 18.4 to 22.7 grams of sterling silver. And you get both hammered texture and you get some of the crane like these beautiful crane texture stations. So talk to me about the crane. Let's start with the crane since it's the first time we're seeing it in the show.
Sure. So the crane texture was inspired by our trip to Japan, and the crane is known as, the heavenly bird. It's known as the bird of happiness, the bird of prosperity. There's so much beautiful symbolism of the crane as a bird in Japan, and just a lot of people resonated with it as well. And so when we saw crane footprints when we were there, we really wanted to bring that back and create a beautiful signature texture, and that's exactly what we just did. I love the look of it. I love how the feet are overlapping, and so it just looked like this really beautiful, like cascading, beautiful texture within these elongated stations.
Yeah, it really comfortable, but nice and substantial stations too. And then in between, you did the square stations that have that gorgeous domed hammered look.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we're really playing with different textures. We wanted to give you, a nice, reflective texture with those little hammered cushion beads in the center, and then going off of, a little bit more of a dimensional texture that's going to give you a little bit more like, beautiful darkened moments with that crane. And then that beautiful contrast between the elongated stations and then those smaller cushion stations really just like this almost looks like a tennis bracelet to me, done
Yeah.
in sterling silver. Like it's a really like signature piece that I think that you can wear as a standalone. And from far away, those little cushions like could be little gemstones.
And you get texture on the side. I mean, everywhere.
Yeah, the basket weave texture, I love these elongated stations that we created because it just showcases what our master artisans are able to do in such a small format. Like, we were talking about the ring earlier, and it's great when we have this big, platform to showcase these textures. But I think it's even more impressive when you get these small pieces like this and something like this elongated station that's, only about an inch long, and we're able to put two signature textures on there, on the front and on the sides. So I think it's just so exciting that we're able to add texture like 360 degrees around this bracelet.
And speaking of, I think this is so cool because inevitably when you wear any sort of tennis bracelet, things roll. It's the same design on both sides, so there's no wrong or right way. Like, that is awesome.
Yeah, and like that's just so nice because it just gives you peace of mind. Like you don't have to think about looking down at your wrist, like, is it the right way,
Yeah.
fussing with it or, flipping it around. It's truly going to roll with you throughout the day. And like you said, like there's no right or wrong way to wear it. You can just have fun with it. I love maybe stacking this with like some of your beaded bracelets or just,
Yeah.
other chain bracelets. It'll really complement anything that you're wearing.
Especially now that it's on clearance sale. I mean, grab it and add to that collection. Maybe you've had the 5.3 millimeter box chain for a while. This is how you incorporate some newness, some other textures that speak to you. And the crane is such a lovely texture. Plus hammered is also super popular within the collection as well. So you get both of those, 18.4 grams on the extra small end, going all the way up to 22.7 grams of sterling silver. You get your size, your custom size, extra small through extra large, and it's all the same clearance sale price of $189.99. Call 1-800-500-7590. We cannot reorder this. This might be the perfect time to do something good for you, like right before Valentine's Day, getting yourself the kind of fine jewelry that you don't just leave in your jewelry box. Like, this is really comfortable and beautiful enough to wear to the fanciest of things, and then on the average days too, like when we're running errands, you're still going to be wearing this.
Yeah, absolutely. And for the sterling silver lovers, this is just a great way to embrace sterling silver because it's giving you beautiful texture and dimension with those elongated stations, but then it's giving you like a more high polished reflectiveness with that hammer texture. So you're really getting both. They're playing off of each other really nice. And I even love how we incorporated like little box chain links in between as well. So, if you have our box chain and, or you have just, other chains, it just plays really nicely with that as well.
And then a really gorgeous, again, oversized lobster claw clasp. It's J435462. I want to remind everybody of our big, beautiful domed ring.